I was not buying any makeup for the month of December. And I was on a no-buy, and I don't care how many times you guys commented that the Too Faced Bon Bon palette came out on December 8th. I was not going to buy it because I was going on a no-buy until 2016. So, y'all, I lied. I lied because I ordered that palette on the 8th along with a few other things from Too Faced. But I made it 8 days until my no-buy. Woo-woo!
Hey guys, Tiffany with another video, and as y'all saw in the title, this is going to be a Too Faced haul of some things that Too Faced recently released and that I picked up. One of them being the chocolate bonbon palette that I'm sure you guys by now have seen like so many videos on. And although I ordered my palette on the 8th, my palette literally just arrived, but I'm going to get into all that. But I also ordered their new, I think it's called Candlelight powder, and then they released a new powder brush as well, and I picked that up. So I'm going to show you all those things. I actually used the Bonbons palette on my eye look today. I was just kind of like freestyling it. I didn't have anything in mind, but I really do like the look that I came up with. So definitely, if it's something that you guys want to see a tutorial on, I will get that out to you, but just let me know in the comment section. So I'm just going to kind of give you my first impression on it, swatches of course. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so everything came in this box right here, and just like really quickly, as I was telling you guys, I want to talk about the whole process. Like, I literally ordered my stuff on the day the palette came out because so many of you guys were tagging me. I really was trying to finish up this no buy strong, but so many of you guys were tagging me like, Tiff, Bonbons come out today, Tiff, it's out, did you get it, Tiff, and I caved in, right? So I ordered it on the day of the release, which was December 8th, and I ordered it through PayPal because I really like to get my things through PayPal. So I ordered it through PayPal, got the confirmation and everything, and then I never got anything from Too Faced. Like, they had already taken the money out of my bank account, but I never got a order confirmation. I never got a tracking number. I never got it has shipped. I never got your order didn't clear. Like, I didn't get anything, and time was just going by. I called Too Faced, and every time I called, it was like I could never get through. So I was like literally about to give up hope, and then it just showed up in my mailbox. It like literally just showed up in my mailbox, and the box was so beat up, it was crazy. I just knew that everything inside had not made it through packaging because the box was so beat up, so beat up, but everything was okay. It's just the fact that it took forever for it to get here, and then I didn't get like any type of tracking or order confirmation or anything. It just put a bad taste in my mouth, and I feel like from here on out I probably just wait until these things come to like Sephora or Ulta, and plus it's easier to return just in case it didn't work out or something like that. But I don't know, I'm just getting real iffy about ordering products through the actual like company's website. Okay, so first I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys the Bonbon palette. Here's what the packaging looks like. Of course, it does look like a chocolate bar, which I think all of their packaging for their eyeshadows looks like. This is actually the third release into the whole Too Faced chocolate bar set. They had the original one, which I did have and I liked, but I didn't like all that much, and I ended up selling it. I never picked the second one up, which I believe was called Semi-Sweet. I don't know, the colors in that one just didn't stand out to me. And this one, when I saw the promo pictures for it, I felt like they were some like everyday type of shadows thrown in there, so I thought I would get a lot of good use out of it. It does come with a full-size mirror. Of course, I don't want to blind you, so I'm going to turn it upside. Yeah, that didn't work. So of course it does come with a full-size mirror, but I don't want to blind you, so I'm going to end up putting the box over it. And then here are what the shadows look like on the inside. You get a nice mixture of mattes and also satin, and there is some like shimmery glittery type of shades in there as well. But what's up with this pink right here? Why do I feel like a lot of Too Faced palettes have that pink, and it normally turns me off because I don't really gravitate towards shades like that, and I'm like always really turned off by like this fuchsia pink that they have in there. But I actually used it on my eye look today, and it came out pretty nice. But I feel like all of their palettes majority of their palettes, I won't say all, but majority of them have that like fuchsia shade in there. Okay, Too Faced, we get it. So here are the first 3 shades swatched. This shade right here is called Dark Truffle. This one is Cashew Chew, and then this one right here is called Almond Truffle. I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch those. So I'm actually wearing some of this shade right here in my outer V, and it's actually a really pretty color, super pigmented. These 2 over here are matte shades, and then this one has some shimmer to it. So then here are the next 3 shades. This one right here is called Pecan Praline. This one is called Cotton Candy right here. And then this one is called Satin Sheets. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch those. So of course those have some shimmer. It's like a satin, that's not a word, satin. And then this one right here is a matte shade. So then here are the next 3. This one right here is called Totally Fetch. This one is called Cafe Au Lait, something like that. I'm actually wearing this one on my lid. And then this one right here is called Earl Grey. And so here they are swatched. Really, really pigmented. Again, as I said, I'm wearing this one on the lid, and I'm so in love with this color. It's almost like a silvery taupey type of shade. Not normally something I would gravitate towards, but I don't know, I'm just really loving it. So then here are the next 3 shades. This one right here is called Bordeaux, and I'm actually wearing this one in my crease. This one is called Sprinkles. It's super chunky. This one right here is called Divinity, and then I'll just go ahead and swatch them. So yeah, this one right here, it's like really, really chunky for some reason. And then this one right here is a little patchy. And since there are only 4 more, I just figured I'd swatch them all. This one is called Mocha. I'm using this one as my transition shade. This one right here is called Molasses Chip. This one is Black Currant, and this one right here is Malted. And see if I can get a good swatch. So that one, as I said, I use it as a transition shade, so you can see it. It is a little deeper than my skin tone, but still I think probably it's going to be a really good transition shade for those of us with deeper skin tones. These 2 right here are super, super pigmented, and even this one down here is really pigmented as well. So just as a first impression of this palette, I can tell you guys that I really like it. I figured, again, when I saw the promo pictures, that it would be something that I like, just because I think there are some really nice, like, everyday neutral type of shades in there. And you guys know I am more of a neutral girl, and I do think that for the times that you want those pops of color, there are also some really nice, like, colorful shades in there as well. Like I said, the Cafe Au Lait, I think I'm saying that right, that shade, I didn't think that would be the shade that I gravitated towards when I was doing this look, but I just was kind of freestyling it and just sort of like dipping my brush into colors and then, you know, just making it work. But I do really like that outcome. I love how it came out. All the shades that I used, they all blended really well. Just playing around with swatches, that color Sprinkles, I told you guys it was pretty chunky. And Divinity and I think Cashew Chew, those 2 were a little patchy for me, but they're so light that they probably would be nothing more than like highlighter shades for me anyway, so I probably can work with them. But just all around as a whole, I do really like this. I think if you are a neutral girl, a neutral guy, you would like this palette. I think if you're looking for like that everyday palette that has something in it that you can pull for like an everyday type of look, you would like this. But I also think it's, you know, more than that, because it does have those other colors in there that can jazz up your look as well. So I just really think that this palette will work for a lot of people. So definitely this may be the Too Faced palette to pick up. If you haven't picked up any of the other ones and you were kind of skeptical, this I think would definitely be a good one to pick up. Of course, it does smell like chocolate, but I have to say the smell is not as overpowering as it was in the original chocolate bar palette, because as much as I love chocolate, that smell was just way too strong. And by the end of the day of wearing it, I was like sick of chocolate. But this one, to me, you still smell the chocolate smell, but it's just not as strong. So I do really like that as well. So next up, I just want to show you guys the brush that I picked up. This is their Mr. Right Perfect Powder Brush. Here's the packaging. The packaging of this is super cute. I really love it. It says, fall in love with Mr. Right, your perfect partner for powders, bronzers, luminizers, and blushes and long walks on the beach. That's really cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it out of the box, but I have not used it yet. As I said, I literally really did like just get this stuff. So here is how it looks, and it has this little bow tie on it. Like, how cute is that? Mr. Right is wearing a bow tie. He is a classic man. Love it. So it looks like that. It seems like it would be a pretty dense brush. The bristles feel really soft. You know, of course I would have to wash it first, but I was going for this for my bronzer because this is the type of brush that I like to use to blend out my bronzer. So I know it says that you can use it as like powder and whatever else, but I'm definitely going to be trying this out for bronzer, and I will keep you guys posted. And then the final item that I picked up was their new Candlelight Glow Powder. So here is what the packaging looks like, and you guys know they already had the original Candlelight powder that I always hear people talk about, but every time I go in Sephora or Ulta and I swatch it, I don't know, I just always feel like it would be too ashy on me, so I've never picked it up. But then I saw that they came out with this warm glow color, and I automatically felt like maybe this would be something that was catered to those of us with deeper skin tones. So here is how it looks. That's how the packaging on it looks. And then of course it also comes with a mirror, which I don't want to blind you guys, but it's a pretty nice size mirror. And then that is what it looks like. So it's a dual highlighter, I believe. Yeah, it says it's a highlighting powder duo. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch it. I'm gonna swirl them together and swatch it that way. So that is how it swatches. It also came with this little card on the inside that I guess is showing you how to highlight if you want to figure out how to use it. But y'all know I'm just going to use it whatever way I want to use it. And then I'm just going to swatch them individually and see how that works. So that's the lighter shade swatched, and I'll swatch that here. And then on this finger, I'll swatch the deeper shade and swatch that there. I don't know, they all kind of look alike really if you ask me, but it's more of like a yellowy type of gold. I have not used it yet, so I don't really have any opinion on it. But I do think it might make a really great highlight. Y'all know I loves to glow, so I will definitely keep you guys posted with this. And are you guys following me on Snapchat? I know I probably put like my Snapchat information up like earlier, but I really hadn't figured out how to use Snapchat. But lately I have missed snaps, and I do give you guys like little glimpses, like better glimpses of like my makeup for that particular day, which I don't do videos every day. So my makeup for the day, and it just also, it's like my way of vlogging. So I know a lot of y'all have asked if I was ever gonna do like vlogs. I don't really know about that, but definitely if you follow me on Snapchat, you will get a better look at my life. So definitely check out my Snapchat, because I'll probably use that highlighting powder and show you guys on Snapchat before I even come back and do a video. All right guys, so that is everything that I picked up from Too Faced. Let me know what you guys think of the video. Again, if you guys want to see a tutorial on this eye look, definitely let me know. I do feel like it's a little bit more like holiday theme type of, with the whole like silvery eyeshadow thrown in there, because it's not something I would use on a normal basis. But let me know if you guys want to see a tutorial. Let me know what you guys think of the products. If you picked up this palette, I would love to know your thoughts on it. And if anybody else had any issues with shipping, let me know that I am not alone out there and it was not just my package that got lost in oblivion. So until next time, bye YouTube. Hey guys, so are you following me yet?